Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very warm welcome to Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms, 471 Papanui Road. By way of introduction, my name's Chris Kennedy. My very real pleasure to be your auctioneer today for this afternoon's brought forward auction of the Spur in Sumner. Now, our owners, they have received a pre-auction offer that is acceptable to them. Shortly, I will announce that offer. I will give you time to just digest that. If we have bidding from there, we will commence an auction. If we don't, I will then knock the property down to the initiator of the pre-auction offer, ladies and gentlemen. Now, may I firstly thank our owners for their ease of access, their presentation, but first and foremost, for their choice and agency. We know there is choice out there in the marketplace. We do acknowledge the choice you've made in working alongside Team Sutherland and Todd, and of course the great team here at Harcourts Gold. Talking about the great team here at Harcourts Gold, let me introduce you to our business owners and our managers here in the room today to help and guide you through the process today. Lynette McFadden, John McFadden, business owners here at Harcourts Gold, Carl Sutherland, executive manager here at Papanui, and Anna McKenzie is in the room as well. She's helping just out here guiding you through today's process. They are here to help and guide you with today's auction. I'm joined by Johanna, who is going to help with marking those bids and taking us through that. Of course, Alana Davey, she is here. She runs the big screen here, runs what's on there, and of course beams out to the big wide world web. At any one time, we can have 40 to 50 people viewing online. To the online viewers today, we do wish you all the very, very best. Now, I know that Team Sutherland Todd, Ash and Shah Sutherland Todd, they will have made all the documentation available to you, the LIM, the title, and the contract in which we work from. The contract that in turn is approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. It's to that contract I now take you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we have had a pre-auction offer, our offer shall be our reserve price, and at that point we will be on the market once I announce that. I may nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised. I may refuse any bid should I deem it to not be in the best interests of our owners. I, or a real estate agent acting on behalf of the sellers, may submit a bid on behalf of any other person. As that happens, ladies and gentlemen, I'll identify those parties or identify them prior to the commencement of bidding. Now, if a dispute arises concerning any bid, I'll simply determine that dispute, or I'll re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. Immediately at the conclusion of the auction, which is the fall of the hammer, you will be required to sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the property itself, though, it's more importantly, it is described as number 1, the Spur in Sumner, Christchurch. It is a freehold parcel of land, some 1,176 square metres. It is on part lot 1, deposited plan 4166. It is contained, described, and certificate of title, volume 323, folio 228 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft. You're bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Possession and settlement date, one of the same, set down for Friday, the 22nd of January 2021, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. We take that you have read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 26, and of course you bid, you buy on that basis, and cash and unconditional is your bidding. I do welcome in Ash and Shah Sutherland Todd. Ash, you've had a wonderful campaign here at the Spur. You're set to go. It is a very, very good home, and I'll just take you back just to remind you on what we have on offer here. A home of historical significance, and now, as I've said, set on some 1,176 square metres of land, a view that is just simply magical. If you've been up there, and I'm sure you have, it is just stunning. It doesn't get much better than this. Views from the Alps to the Kaikoras and beyond, right out over Sumner. It really is just one of those spectacular offerings. First time in some 36 years this property has been offered for sale. Of course, testament to a number of things, testament to the location, and of course testament to the build of the property. And when we talk about the build, well, it's been purposely designed and built by and for, I must say, Hurst Seeger as his own home, something of absolute significance, and I must say well over 100 years ago. Set amongst the private cluster of Hurst-Seeger homes, this one, and number one as it is, just certainly makes a statement. From the time you walk up the path, get up to those purposely built and beautifully built walls and pathways, up onto that beautiful big veranda, French doors, open spaces and wooden floors. It just sparkles. It really is just one of those, what I would call magnificent retreats, and it really just offers a great deal in living, a great deal in quality, and a great deal, I might add, in peace. It really is just a superb offering. Substantial living areas, French doors out onto the view for bedrooms. Really just a sun-drenched home. I love the beautiful porchway with the built-in seats. Just superb, it really is. I do note that the last time this property was auctioned was in fact March the 14th, 1914, some 106 years ago. Now time to go forward with today's auction. Ladies and gentlemen, we've received a pre-auction offer on this wonderful offering at $1,290,000. I'll give you time to digest. I invite your participation from there. $1,290,000.
One on the top.
Sorry?
One on the top.
100,000?
No.
1,000. 1,291,000. There we are. We have an auction. We're on our way at 1,291. Another 30. So that's 1,321,000.
Yep.
1,300,000. Thank you, Rebecca. 1,321,000. I come back to you, Phil.
One on the top.
1,322,000. 322 is the call now. What do we say from here? I'm on the market. I sell at 1,322,000. Another 20 on top. 1,342,000.
One on the top.
43 at 1,043,20 on. 63 is the call. Looking to you, Phil. $1,363,000. I sell away today for the want of another bid. First at 1,363,000. Encourage you back for another one. Happy to take your ones. Twice the money at 1,363,000.
One on the top.
64. 84. 1,384,000. 1,384,000. 1.4 beckons, Phil, at 1,385,000. 20 on top of that, 1,405,000. $1,405,000 against you now at 1,405,000. $1,405,000. I'm going to sell it once at 1,405,000. Twice the money at 405,000. Third final call at 1,405,000. Permission to sell 406. 26. 1,426,000. 1,426, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful offering. First call at 1,426. Second call at 1,426,000. Third final call at 1,426,000. Am I selling here? Well, ladies and gentlemen, delighted to announce that won the Spur. I won't take a late bid. At 1 million, you're out, Phil. Thank you. Thank you for participation. $1,426,000. Won the Spur in Sumner. It goes. It is gone and sold. Well bought. Thank you for your participation. Thank you, Phil. Thank you for participation. To our bidders, wonderful job. Welcome to Sumner. This is a wonderful offering. On behalf of myself and the great team here at Harcourts, thank you for taking the time to come along. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday morning for 10 offerings.